So they're obviously the LeBron James of the NBA, the Chris Pauls, the DeMarcus Cousinses, the superstars, but are also in the prime part of their career. They obviously have a little bit much longer time. Obviously, LeBron is not that much time as like DeMarcus Cousins, but still, they're no longer going to be these type of superstars in a couple of seasons. So which players are going to take the higher rankings and top these players? Obviously, no one really is going to top LeBron James. No comparison at all. But which superstars, young players, have the chance to be the next superstars? Obviously, there's so many young talent players in the NBA, and I'm just going to go through a couple of them, which I feel are going to do great in their young NBA season. So, obviously, in the NBA draft, there's teams that go after and pick the best available player that they feel can definitely help their team. Sometimes they pan out, and other times they do not. Obviously, a Kristaps Porzingis type player that fans and many people are skeptical of drafting, but it's turned out to be an NBA superstar. So I'm going to be going over a couple of players right now that I feel have the potential on being great NBA players. First and foremost, this man right here who has broken out so far this season, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right, but this man, Giannis, the Greek Freak, that's what people call him, and I understand why. This man is doing unbelievable things this year, averaging 23 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. This man is doing things that no people really expected him doing. They picked him, the Bucks picked him, obviously had a high ceiling, a lengthy type player, a player that can rebound, assist, and score, but is one thing that he could develop, and this guy would be unstoppable, is a 3-point jump shot. If this guy could do this, I think he is no way near. He has broken his ceiling until he gets that jump shot, and he's still a terrific young talent. The next player we go to is Joel Embiid, who so far has been taken over by injuries. 2 of his seasons so far have been dealt with injuries, coming back for his rookie season so far. And he has been putting up amazing numbers. Numbers that Hakeem Olajuwon put up. Shaquille O'Neal dominating in the post. He also has very old style mentality plays, like that hook shot right there from Hakeem Olajuwon's era. This man is one of the smartest young talents in the NBA. No one can really guard him so far. He already can shoot the 3. It shows that he's been working in the offseason while he was injured during rehab, knocking down 3-pointers. And obviously one of the best three-point shooters so far, and has an amazing usage rate so far. Obviously, he doesn't play on back-to-back sets because they're being very, very careful with this young prospect, as he just has so much room to grow, and who knows, he could be winning Rookie of the Year this year. He's been putting up amazing numbers with his usage rate. It is crazy. His per 100 possessions, I wish I could tell you, are amazing, but I do not have his per 100 stats, but I know they're amazing. He's putting up great things, and they're the reason why the Philadelphia 76ers at least have a couple wins this year. The next couple of players, these are 2 players that are on the same team. 3 of them are basically on the same team, but I'm just going to go through 2 of them right now in one clip. Zach LaVine and Andrew Wiggins. Obviously, Andrew Wiggins was traded to the Timberwolves from the Cavaliers for Kevin Love. Obviously, they wanted to restart their franchise, bringing in Andrew Wiggins, one of the best up-and-coming NBA superstars that I feel like he could be in a couple of seasons. Obviously, Zach LaVine, obviously a 2-time NBA dunk champion, and he has the hops like no one else. But obviously, Karl-Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, and Zach LaVine are both averaging 20 points per game, and they're under Coach Thibodeau, who's a defensive-minded coach. Obviously, not going out to the best so far in the in the start of the season with their record-wise. They are very good on offense because all of them are averaging 20 points per game, but definitely have to step it up on the defensive side. But I definitely feel like they can do this, as Andrew Wiggins just needs to, he's developed a shooter's mentality, can hit the 3-point jump shot when he wants to, and the mid-range is very good as well. It's definitely reliable, but if he could develop more of a mid-range and 3-point jump shot, I think this guy can go anywhere. Obviously, Zach LaVine, he was a middle-of-the-round draft pick. No one really thought he could be doing the things he's been doing right now. He's obviously a starting shooting guard for the Timberwolves. You can play the point or the shooting guard. He has crazy athleticism. Obviously, the Timberwolves knew that when drafting him. But you never know with a guy like this. This guy could be a bust, or he could just do things like he's doing right now if you just work on his abilities. He's shown that he's put amazing time into the gym, developing a shot, which many people considered him coming out of the draft. He needed to develop that, and he definitely has, and now he has the potential of one of the best young talents in the NBA. This team with Andrew Wiggins and Zach LaVine and Karl-Anthony Towns is going to be so good in a couple of seasons. They just need more time to gel as a team. Obviously now bringing in Chris Dunn. But these guys are called, I'm pretty sure, like the jump boys, because these guys can jump out of the gym. You catch them on a fast break, you ain't seeing them again, or they'll posterize you. And this team is going to be crazy in a couple of seasons. And Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins, great young talents. And they have so much potential in the NBA. Next guy, another guy on their team. It's crazy that the next man on this list, Karl-Anthony Towns. One of the best big men so far in the NBA. Has terrific post moves. Obviously winning Rookie of the Year last year. Definitely deserving of that award. He's one of the best players so far in the NBA. No matter what people say, my GMs of the NBA, I don't know why I said my GMs, I'm thinking of 2K, but GMs have thought that if NBA season started today, they had to do a redraft. One player they build their team around is this man, Karl-Anthony Towns. Just because of his crazy athleticism, he already dominated in the post against other terrific players like DeMarcus Cousins. He's developed a three-point jump shot and a mid-range jump shot, which has just kept him from other players in the NBA. He's definitely one of the best young talents, and I feel like this Timberwolves team next year could also have another guy in Chris Dunn on this list as one of the best NBA young players that could be superstars. Obviously, Karl-Anthony Towns already has the making of being a superstar, and I think him, out of all the players in Minnesota, and Andrew Wiggins, I guess, have already carved out a role, but it's because they've been in the season longer than Chris Dunn. But I feel like Karl-Anthony Towns will be the next great player in the NBA. Tell me in the comment section if you do agree. And like I said, these are my predictions, not comparing any of these players to anyone else, because each player, in my opinion, are their own player. A quote from Allen Iverson. But if you guys do want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.